When Girls Get to Be Boy Scouts, an opinion piece by Erica Song in the New York Times, opens with a simple observation. When her son Daniel was 6, he joined Cub Scouts, and Song and her husband became den leaders. She watched older scouts mentor younger ones and saw children develop a confidence born not from praise but from being cold and wet and figuring it out anyway. At the same time, she led her 8-year-old daughter's Girl Scout troop. Girl Scouts, she says, is a fine organization with a meaningful history and devoted volunteers. But the two programs, as she experienced them, were built differently. Her daughter's troop introduced girls to the world, visits to nursing homes, tours of a bank, cooking classes. Her son's pack asked boys to develop skills and test themselves within it, tying knots, identifying plants, building fires. Those small differences became the groundwork for what came later: portaging a canoe across an island, sleeping in a tent as the temperature dropped into the 20s and the tent poles froze solid. When the Boy Scouts of America voted in 2017 to welcome girls into its core programs, Song described Cub Scouts to her Girl Scout troop of 10 girls. 7 of them made the switch and never looked back. The first night of their first canoe trip through the Adirondack Lakes, Song sent 5 12-year-old girls into the woods to gather firewood. She and her co-leader waited. 45 minutes later, the girls emerged beaming and proud, each holding one stick. Their teenage guide surveyed the pile and delivered a verdict: "You're going to need a lot more than that if you want to eat dinner." Off the girls went again. After another 45 minutes, they returned with 2 sticks each. They ate a very small dinner that night, but something larger had begun. What followed were years of what Scouts call Type 2 fun, the kind that is genuinely miserable while it's happening but becomes a story you tell for the rest of your life. There was a week of sweltering heat in New Jersey's Pine Barrens, backpacking, canoeing and biking nearly 60 miles over 4 days. Song, the adult scoutmaster, wanted to quit. She actually called base camp to ask if someone could come replace her. Her girls would not let her leave, and they finished together. There was the canoe trek through the Adirondacks where headwinds turned a 3-hour crossing into 7 exhausting hours. One girl climbed out of the water with a leech on her leg and kept going. The organization has since changed its name to Scouting America, and troops can now be co-ed. Song's essay, with visuals by Paula Chapdelaine, who has photographed Troop 163 for more than a year, is a testament to what happens when girls get the same chance to be cold, wet, and figuring it out anyway. Thanks for listening.